All right, well, let's kick off a probably fairly quick album review for Addison by Addison Rae. I gave it a couple more listens, and honestly, with this album, I find myself not really having a strong opinion in any direction, honestly. It's cool. It's fine. I don't have any major complaints. I don't have anything I'm in love with. I put it on, I hear some cool songs. End in New York, it gets bopping along pretty good. Diet Pepsi's obviously a big hit, but it's got just like a good, light, airy, fluffy sound to it. I enjoy probably Times Like These is my favorite track. Fame is a Gun has a good beat. Headphones Grew on Me. Not into Summer Forever. Not into Money Is Everything. Aquamarine's cool, but it's also kind of like a love song for a teenage girl, so I'll have a harder time connecting with that track. Obviously, it's fine. It's fine. Listening to it, it's something that's easy to digest, easy to just put on, have on, enjoy, and you continue your day, right? I think Elvira and Luca Closer both did a great job with the production. Really, if I have any complaints about this album, and it's more of just my own personal thing, it's probably a bit of a nitpick. This is a debut album. I have no idea how much musical background Addison has, anything like that. When I walk away from this album after listening to it, I feel like it could be anyone. I feel like when I listen to it, I go, okay, here's some cool pop songs, and here's some good beats, and here's some very light, airy vocals, and it's fun, and okay. But I'm not left with an impression of having spent time with an artist, essentially. Like, if I listen to Eusexia by FKA Twigs, I've spent time with FKA Twigs. Like, her imprint is on that album. When I listen to Cowboy Carter, Beyonce's imprint is on that album. Brat is Charlie. Norman fucking Rockwell is Lana. And I know I'm rattling off some big names. I'm not trying to compare Addison to those other artists, especially since, of course, debut album versus people who have been in the business for a very long time, very successful, so on. But more so to point out kind of like that absence of feeling the presence of an artist. That's what really kind of sticks in my side with this album. I was poking around a little bit. I do this every now and then when a new album comes out. I'll poke around on a subreddit. I'll try and see what people are talking about when it comes to an album. And no one's really talking about it. It's like, here's a picture of her from Instagram, and here's another picture of her from Instagram, and here's a picture from an event, and then you get into the comments, and it's like, go stream this song, go stream this song. And it's like, this kind of feels like astroturfing a bit. And it makes me wonder if, here's this girl who got this huge following on TikTok and, somehow or another said, oh yeah, I want to make an album. And then a record company just went, okay, well, we'll throw a contract at her. She's already done the heavy lifting on her part in terms of getting a fan base, so we don't have to do anything. If it blows up, we'll just make money off of her. And if nothing happens, then nothing wagered, nothing lost. It kind of feels that way, a little bit. That sounds probably pretty harsh. I'm not trying to be harsh. It's not like saying that now means the album sounds terrible and nobody can enjoy it. No, I mean, it's fine. Really what I'm trying to get at is that if it happens that she makes another album, I hope that we get more of her on the album. I hope we just get more of what she's thinking, what she's feeling, what she's going through, whatever it is that she wants to say, because a lot of this stuff is surface level, and not like that's bad, but again, it just leaves me feeling like I haven't really interacted with anyone in terms of an expression. Times Like These, I like the beat. I like how it really slides into the chorus. Nice and silky smooth, that transition into the chorus beat structure. But I feel like that's the one track where we really kind of get to hear what she's thinking about going through. Obviously, you've got, Life's No Fun Through Clear Waters and The Lost and Found. There's little hints every now and then in the album, but they're very light and very sparse. So really, my personal experience with the album, that would probably be my biggest is that I just don't feel like I was impacted by an artist in terms of listening to the album. There you go. Kind of a nitpick. Honestly, pretty unfair, I think, too. I mean, if this is a debut album, you can't have super high expectations, I suppose. I don't know. Some people come out there with debut albums and they just fucking crush it. So everyone's different. Anyway, there you go. Not much to say. Not a strong opinion. Cool music. Fine to listen to. Some of them I skip. There you go. All right, y'all. Take care. We'll see you soon.